Good morning. I just want to this is Jackie Abena of GrowAsis Urban Garden Consulting Inc. And I just wanted to do a quick video on cucumbers and how they pollinate. This is my cucumber plants I should say. There are 3 plants in this bucket here that I created. This is a bucket garden. And as you can see, some of these leaves are like dying off. This plant has been here since about April or May. So, it's just natural that these leaves are dying off. But, there's new leaves right here. So the plant is still growing. Stuff is still happening with it. So one thing to know about cucumbers is that they are part of the cucurbits family, which include like all the melons, squash, pumpkins, and gourds. So they're all in the same family, and they are a type of plant that requires a male and a female flower. Okay, so for this particular plant, or plants I should say, there are these yellow flowers here, and this particular flower is a female flower. And the reason it is because you see like this back, on the back part of it, it looks like a little cucumber back here, but that lets us know that it is a female flower. And female flowers on a cucumber plant are by themselves. They're solo, right? And male flowers are grouped together in bunches like this. They usually like in 3, maybe 5, depending on the variety of plant. So what happens is that, inside the female flower is the ovaries, and inside the male flowers, which are not open yet on this particular bunch of flowers, but they have the pollen which goes into the female flower to the ovaries, and it creates a cucumber. Now this is a cucumber. It did get pollinated, and the reason I know this is because the flower at the end is like closed up and is shriveling, and this is getting bigger, right? I already have a cucumber growing that's on its way. This definitely got pollinated. And it got pollinated by a pollinator. And a pollinator could be a bee, a butterfly, it could be an ant, because they like sweet smelling nectar. They like to get inside flowers and get the pollen. And, they may have to, if it's a bee, they may have to take it back to the hive, to the queen. Or if it's an ant, it might just be hanging out and carrying pollen around on its back. And then it goes into another flower, which could be a female flower like this one, and end up creating a cucumber like this, right? So that's basically it. And like, for instance, like say if there's no male flowers or if there's no female flowers, then they have a tendency to like shrivel up like this. This shriveled up, this isn't gonna make it. Or like this is shriveled up right here, it's not gonna make it. But these ones, like this one got pollinated, so it's getting bigger, right? Hopefully this flower will get pollinated. This one has been pollinated. We already talked about this one. This one is pollinated already, so it's on its way to becoming a cucumber. And hopefully I will be harvesting this one pretty soon. I'm excited. So yeah, so initially when I got this plant, it was nothing but female flowers. And so a lot of the shriveled up cucumbers that did not come to be, or flowers that did not become cucumbers, I should say, they shriveled up and died. So usually like cucumber plants go in stages with their flowers. So like the first spray of flowers might be all female. And then there's another stage where there might be just all females again, or there may be male flowers, not sure, but they just kind of go through stages. So this is the stage where they get pollinated. Yay, wonderful. And also another tip, in case like if your cucumber isn't like producing flowers, you can always just get some Epsom salt, because Epsom salt has a lot of magnesium in it, and that is what is needed to encourage your plant to create flowers or to bloom, or to encourage it to produce some fruit. So if you just have Epsom salt, if you have achy muscles from time to time, and you just have a bag of Epsom salt around, you can always just put like a little bit of, maybe about a tablespoon, and put it at the base of your plant. So like at the base, down at the bottom. Oh, sorry. at the bottom of the plant, and then you can water it. So that's the base of my plant. So you can water it, and then the water will seep in and it'll encourage it to go to the root of the plant. And then the Epsom salt, the magnesium, will get into the plant and encourage blossoms. And you should notice something like within a week, no more than a week, because they're, you know, the roots of a plant are very receptive to what's around it. So that's just a little tidbit about cucumbers. This is summertime. We're in July, and we're actually almost at the end of July. And you should be harvesting cucumbers pretty soon. It's that time of the year here in Zone 5. This is where we are, Zone 5. That's the climate zone that I'm in right now, that we're in right now. And you should be harvesting cucumbers very soon. So this is just a little video. I hope this helps. Peace, blessings. Abuna, Jackie.